Right now, 2-0 defeat here this afternoon to Coleraine. Probably a game that disjointed performance, probably a game we didn't really get started in. Would that be your assessment as well?
Yeah, usually disappointed. Um, the magnitude of that game today was really I think it was a really big game for us. I don't think we played it as if it was that. Hugely disappointed. The first 15, 20 minutes we were shadowing people, not getting close to people on the back foot. Um, didn't lay a glove on them really, Johnny, for being honest about it. And again, goal inside the first 10 minutes of the game, and then you're sitting, you come in, you get yourself in with a good wee period or 10 minutes just before the half time whistle. We get ourselves in, try and rally the troops again, and 10 minutes into the second half is not pure goal. Unfortunately, the disappointing, hugely disappointment thing for me was after that was, yeah, we played it. It was at the end of that game was a wee bit like a testimonial game. You're watching a pre-season, and that's totally unacceptable. I'd like to apologise to the supporters, because that's not what we have done all season. And I thought the body language and the demeanour of us in the last 15, 20 minutes of the game was won't be accepted. And listen, the one thing we are here is honest. And listen, it's been a wonderful season thus far. But we've told the players if they're just going to see the season out, if that's going to be the mentality, it's certainly not our mentality. We need to stay together and absolutely finish the season properly. But if they're going to see the season out, then we've got to make improvements next season. There's no doubt about that, because we want to progress the club. We will progress the club, and it'll be up to some players whether they're here or not. Because I'm furious with that last 20 minutes of that game. Absolutely furious. And as I say, we want to progress. We want to get better. We know this league's going to be even tougher next season. So we've got to improve hugely. So how much we need to improve will depend on the rest of the performances from players the rest of the season. Because if it is going to be a case of seeing the season out, job done, then I want better than that next season. I want ruthless players who's going to take it right to the end, and that's the challenge we'll make to the players from now to the end of the season, to make sure that the likes of that performance today doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I don't think we had registered a shot of note in the second half at all. You talk about a massive match. It was a massive game. We've give ourselves that platform to compete to get into the top six. And like you say, that second half
Didn't look
this
like it, did it?
afternoon, like you say, I think you've summed it up perfectly
Yeah,
there. That was like a pre-season friendly or
yeah.
a testimonial,
Didn't look.
especially when we went 2-0 down.
It looked more important game for them than it did for us, and that's unacceptable. And listen, I'm the guy. I'd take all that's coming. It's been a wonderful season so far. We're in a position where nobody expected us to be, but we're there now. So what we need to do is make sure we finish the season right. And certainly that performance there, especially in the second half, that's not happening. It's as simple as that. And if anybody wants to take their foot out of the gas, they can see the season out with the 20s. Because they'll not be around me. I want to be able to trust everybody who goes on the football pitch to represent the club. Did we represent, including myself, did we represent the club properly today? Every person that travelled up 2.5 hours to watch a football match, paid £15 in to watch us. Did we give them value for anything? No, absolutely not. We didn't. I'm furious. I'm absolutely furious with it. And as I say to you, it buck stops for me. But you rest on your laurels and put that kind of performance in. It's not good enough. It's not good enough for the club. And as I say, these boys have been a credit this season. We've had some wonderful memories all season, and it's important that we finish up with some memories as well. And the opportunity is still there. So we've got to turn it around, and make sure, Johnny, that performance never resurfaces again, especially that last 20, 25 minutes of the game.
It makes next Saturday's match now a bigger game, home to Carrick Rangers, and time to right the wrongs of the past couple of weeks then.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're on the back of 3 or 4 really good performances. And it shows you how quickly things change. But yeah, we're at home, and anybody comes to Shamrock, we've got to make sure we're on it. And I'm quite sure I think we'll all. The bottom line is, Johnny, everything's a collective, and from the staff to right through to all the players, and we'll have to stay together. But ultimately, there has to be a realization of how poor that was today, and we need a reaction, and we need a big reaction for next Saturday.
No problem. Thanks for your honesty, Niall.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Johnny.
it. Thank you.
Very welcome.